name is Bojana Reiner. I am a senior governance counselor at the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. I lead the investment, climate, and governance programs of the EBRD for the North Africa and the Middle East region currently. My career spanning journalism, intelligence and investigations, and most recently, development and public policy. I have moved within the bank in different roles, from being a deputy spokeswoman to working as chief of staff for the chief economist, running a department of 85 economists, to then moving into policy development and policy design, first in Eastern Europe and the Caucasus. And I focused a lot on Ukraine over the past 5 years since the Maidan revolution. The most recent one was the Ukraine Reforms Architecture Program, which reinvents the classical state building model. My current projects involve improvement of the functioning of the Suez Canal Economic Zone in Egypt. I have most recently pioneered digitization and e-governance projects in Tunisia and in Egypt. What has been really critical for me has been to work on programs that are responsive to the windows of opportunities in the countries in where we work, to help improve people's lives, to support democracy, to support the development of open and sustainable market economies, which fundamentally improves people's lives. The equality of opportunity, it is what is critical. It is one of the things that is perhaps challenging democratic governance model around the world. And I think we need to work towards improving the equality of opportunity for every participant in every democracy. We measure that impact on a project-by-project basis. But I think it's important to also capture the systemic impact that we are making in a country. How do we move the needle? You know, what kind of a difference are we fundamentally making? And especially for the young generations, the generations to come, to make their country, a better place to live and to want to stay. And I see this a lot, especially in Eastern Europe, which is where I come from. Brain drain, people moving to the US, to Western Europe to study and never come back. What is it that we need to do in these countries in order to make the development sustainable and irreversible, and make those countries attractive for young people to want to stay, develop, innovate, and give back? The history of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, which was born out in 1991 on the back of the fall of the Berlin Wall. There was this political idea at the time by Mitterrand to help Eastern Europe develop the economies, because fundamentally, by supporting the private sector, by creating open, sustainable market economies, you are creating a middle class in those countries that will thrive and that will then help further develop their own countries from within. This is what transition and transformation is about, and I'm talking about the transformation of Eastern Europe and countries of the former Soviet Union, which is where the EBRD works. There are lessons that we have learned in the earlier years in Eastern Europe in terms of how do you improve the functioning of the financial institutions as the backbone of the economy. How do you improve the functioning of the infrastructure, municipal services that are fundamental to people's lives? And how do you build on those fundamental building blocks to furthermore improve the functioning of the state institutions as well? We really need to be open-minded about challenges coming from left field as well, and to really learn from one another, to learn from the different experiences and stories that our background and our life experience brings us. And for this reason, I'm really excited to be joining the Draper Hills cohort. I'm looking forward to learning from other leading practitioners in related fields.